If you want to know where you can get discounted food, watch this video because we will be bringing you to 5 different places.
Some of the food discount can go up to 50%, which is such a steal.
Yeah, so remember to subscribe to us and let's go!
Hi guys, so today we'll be doing a challenge which is only eating discounted food, and I think it's gonna be quite hard.
Yep, so for this challenge, right, we'll be eating only closing time discounted food. Which means, right, some of the places, they actually slash down their prices to like 30, 40 or even 50%.
Yeah, and usually it's around like 6, 7, 8 or 9 p.m.
Yeah, and today, right, finally we are not out filming very early.
Yeah, so
right?
now it's about 6, 7 p.m.
Okay, so let's go.
Okay, so now we're over at a cafe which is located inside a hotel, and I think they have like discounts for their cakes and pastries. Anyway, today, right, all the food places that we'll be going are not sponsored. We actually went to research ourselves and find them. And if you're interested, right, we'll be leaving all the names of the location in our description box below.
So we went online to research, right, and found this cafe in a hotel, and their discounted food, right, starts at 7 p.m. So here are what we ordered. But do you think we over-ordered? We ordered quite a lot leh.
Yeah, I think so, and it's our first stop
But we are hungry, right?
Yeah. So for their cakes, right, it's 30% off, and for their pastries and breads, right, are 50% off So we have gotten the Black Forest cake and pistachio sponge cake, and both of them are $9.90, and after 30%, right, it's about $6.93. This is without the GST and service charge.
For the bread and pastries, right, we gotten this matcha lava bun, and this is truffle mushroom loaf, and also olive and pine nut bread. Okay, shall we start eating because I'm really hungry?
Yeah, so it's close to 8 o'clock already.
Okay. Wow, so inside there's matcha lava.
Yeah, this one looks good. I think it looks good.
So the top part, right, is actually like sugar.
So usually for all these discounted food, right, after a certain timing, you can see that most of them are actually sold out already.
Yeah, so the selection will be quite limited.
So this will be our dinner already. Bread and pastries. As a fan of cakes, right, actually both of these cakes that we have chosen is very nice
Yeah.
I really like this Black Forest one. This one got alcohol inside some more,
I actually feel it's quite worth it because, right, some of the breads, right, like it's $4 become $2 after 50% discount.
Yeah.
And right, if you're around the area, you can actually come here to take away and eat it for breakfast tomorrow. Very worth it, ma. $2 only.
Good idea. So we walked past Marks and Spencer, right, and we saw that they have this buy 2 save 50% off
Yeah, which is like 1 for 1.
Yeah, so let's go get our bread.
Okay, so which one do you want?
I want this one. Pâtisserie. Actually, they have a lot of like variety.
I'm gonna get the billionaire yam nut because I want to be a billionaire. Hopefully, by eating this, right, I'll become a billionaire. Okay, so I've gotten the billionaire yam nut,
and I got the very cute Pâtisserie pig muffin. So both of these is like $3.90 each, but now it's 2 for $3.90.
Okay, so let's try.
Okay, so this is part 2 of our dinner. Usually since young, I saw like bread shops always have like discounted price one after a certain timing. And I didn't expect like Marks and Spencer also have. So the lady told us, right, after 8 p.m. then got this discounted price.
Initially, right, I thought it was whole day. So I said like, is this whole day? Then she said no, it's after 8 p.m. So mine is something like a cronut.
And mine for the muffin, I thought it would be very sweet, but actually it's not sweet. The only sweet thing is the Pâtisserie pig candy on top.
No, the only sweet thing is you. So by the way, right, if you don't see me in the next video, right, means I become a billionaire already.
But I think they will still see you in the next video.
Okay, so now we are over at the supermarket and they also have a lot of discounted food items. I think because they are closing already. So they have like sushi and also chicken. So let's go quickly grab them before they are gone. You see, I found this and this is very cool. This is like braised soy chicken at 50% off.
Yeah, and it's from like Crystal J.
Yeah, I think we should try. Okay, finally some protein. So we have the half braised soy chicken at $7.40. And the original price is $14.80, so it's like 50% off.
And we also gotten some sushi. So this one I think is salmon aburi sushi. And this one is $6.60. Original price is $9.70. So let's try it. guys, not bad.
Okay, now it's time to eat the soy chicken.
Anyway, they never provide chopstick one, is it?
I think we forgot to take.
I think we have to use our hands now.
Inside, right, they also provided chili sauce so let's try.
How is it?
Normal chicken. Honestly, I'm quite happy that we are able to eat some protein now because if you guys realize, right, previously all the food we ate, right, are all carbs.
I feel like, you know, like people who work until very late, they can just come to the supermarket to buy this for their dinner. They buy back home and then they can microwave it.
Yeah, I think it's very suitable for you especially because now you are living alone, right? So you can actually buy all these back because you don't even know how to cook.
What? What? Okay, so we are now over at DONKI and let's go check out their discounted food. See, like 30% off eh. There's actually a lot of people here now. Okay, so now we're over at this random place because DONKI, right, was so packed and we got no place to sit. So let's take a look at what we got. So this is the Omu Soba set and it's pork. And there's actually soba inside the egg eh. So the original price is $7.90 and after 30% off is $5.53.
And also fried oysters, this is originally $10.90 but now after 30% is $7.63. We also gotten my favorite oden, so this is original price $6 and now is $4.20 with 30% off. But it's still hot eh. Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Look at the smoke.
There are quite a lot of stuff inside and you know like eating this right reminds me of Japan because like whenever I go there right, I'll go to their 7-Eleven to buy this, so brings back a lot of memories.
By sheer coincidence.
So the shopping mall just off the light.
Okay, so we moved to the other part of the mall and hey, why?
Actually, this one is very nice eh.
Yeah, nice right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the 8-piece fried oysters. It's not crispy already. Honestly, the taste is quite nice, but I think like if the skin is crispier, right, it will be nicer. So I think can bring home to put it in the air fryer or oven.
Okay, lastly is the Omu Soba set. Look at the soba. It's inside eh.
Ooh.
I really like the noodle. And you can see there's also the bonito flakes on top eh. And I realized there's takoyaki also eh.
Oh my god,
I thought it's the
really?
pork but it's the takoyaki. So this whole thing I think is very worth it because it's only like $5.50.
Yeah, you have egg, soba, takoyaki, and also the pork.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the last stop, we are gonna have hot pot, and they have 20% off food ingredients after 10 p.m. And actually waited quite long right?
Yeah, we waited for 1 hour.
Yeah, I think because we are at town area. Okay, so we are just gonna order some ingredients because we are quite full from eating all the food earlier
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually ate a lot in just a few hours.
So for the soup base, we actually ordered drunken chicken soup. And okay, to be honest, right, I'm actually quite tired already.
Same.
Because it's like 11:30 already.
Yeah. You know we need to eat more vegetables, okay? Healthier.
Okay, so that's the end of our discounted food challenge.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job What do y'all think?
Yeah, and I really like this video. You know why?
Why?
Because we saved a lot of money.
Yeah, so this is the total amount of money that we saved.
If you guys know of any more discounted food, please leave it down in the comment box below. Maybe we'll do a part 2.
Also, feel free to let us know what videos do you want to see next. And remember to subscribe to us and click on the notification bell button so you get notified when we upload new videos.
And also remember to follow us on our Instagram, TikTok, and also our Telegram group.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!